Oh, all right. Hello there, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, today's Wednesday. Oh, and we are going to be continuing our playthrough of, hang on, let me make sure I get this right. Detective Pikachu Returns. There we go. Like I said, I don't know what it is about this game, but I always want to say Pokemon Detective Pikachu Returns, but no, it's just Detective Pikachu. And I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to get Pikachu out of jail this time. Because, let's see, I think last week on Tuesday, we ended with Pikachu being thrown in jail. Then I was hoping to get him out on Wednesday, but we weren't quite able to make it. So hopefully this time we will. Although I still do think it's absolutely funny that when Pikachu's in jail, when we go to see him, he's just like, I don't know, like treated like a normal person would if you... It's very weird. I also find it weird that they're arresting Pokemon too, but we'll see. Nope. Hey, Fran. Thanks for stopping by. Wednesday, you were sidetracked with almost Pokemon. True. Like, well, in Wednesday too, we were gathering a lot of information from everyone else, right? Because it wasn't just Pikachu that was getting arrested, but everyone was getting arrested. But okay, I think we are ready to jump on into the game. So let us go. Bum. All right, so here we are. Let's see, what do we have to do? It's strange that the Pokemon Protection Bureau detains Pokemon based on little evidence without investigating the crime scene. So let's talk to the police. Oh, okay, I gotta talk to the police. Oh, true. Yes. Yeah, you're talking about like yesterday, right? We got sidetracked playing, whatchamacallit? Power World. Which I'm having a lot of fun. I think we have a very good base because if you remember yesterday, we got the raid, but the enemy wasn't able to get up to where our actual base was from where they spawned. And the same thing happened to me twice today. So it's a very good, well-defended base. I think the only problem is that I think I didn't place my fences just right or so, because my Pokemon keep accidentally going outside of my barrier walls and getting stuck and not able to come back in. So I don't know how I'm going to fix that without completely redoing the walls, which are very hard to take down because of the fact that they can absorb so much damage. So I might have to use a POW to help me like destroy some of the barriers. Yeah, well, if you remember, I had that weird gap in the wall too. So I think they might be leaving through that gap and somehow glitching out. I need to just like sit in my base and watch them move and see how they're doing it. Because it only happens when I come back to my base after a while, but I'll have to see. I'm still building up that base. But hopefully it'll be good. So let's see, here's the police. If danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect everyone served.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'd like to ask you a few questions if that's okay. Questions for me? Well, I'd be happy to answer anything I can. So about Pokemon Detainment. Is Pokemon Detainment one of your assignments? Yes, it is. And we were being extra vigilant for the remainder of the Pokemon Friendship Week. Pokemon Friendship Week. Was that at the beginning of the game? Right when we got the award? Okay, so they've been extra vigilant. That makes me a little nervous. Oh, no. They're saying they're being extra vigilant for the remainder. Oh, so right now that's even worse. They're arresting Pokemon during Friendship Week? That's gotta be so... Oh, can you imagine that? That would be like arresting kids on Golden Week in Japan. Like, that's so bad. So, Mayor Myers has been promoting it a lot lately. Yes, he has. Pokemon Friendship Week was created in a response to the R incident 2 years ago. So they're being vigilant. It represents our ideas of a peaceful coexistence with Pokemon. So your peaceful coexistence is arresting all of them until there's no Pokemon left? As officers of the week. Oh, whoops. We work hard to protect that peace. Oh, I see. So the police are lucky to have an officer like you. I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic there, but we'll see. If anything happens, we'll be there in no time, so you can put your mind at ease. Thanks to the state-of-the-art surveillance cameras we've begun using, not a single incident slips by unrecorded. So are the cameras really all that special? They are. Our cameras have been capturing the incriminate moments, but where are they? Where are they? It's so interesting that these cameras are just right where the scene of the crime happens, right? I wish I could rotate the camera so I could actually take a look at where these things should be. Really, every last one. Are you sure it isn't just a coincidence? I'm sure those cameras are amazing, but that sounds too good to be true. Well, we have a lot of surveillance cameras at our disposal, but a few we use are extremely effective. Yeah, I don't buy that. I feel like somebody's setting them up. So let's talk to you then. Well, we have so many Pokemon detainment assignments lately. It's been pretty shocking how much they've spiked.
Excuse me?
Actually, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Well, fancy that. Is the Pokemon detainment one of your duties? Yes, it is. Recently, we've been detaining Pokemon. Lately, it feels like detaining Pokemon's all I do. CCTVs every. Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I haven't seen a CCTV in forever. But I remember my parents used to have a very big one of those. Man, it's kind of surprising too, because it's like now when you see TVs, they're so skinny. Like even my huge, because I think I have a 65-inch TV, and it's very skinny. But then there's like you used to have to go. Well, I think their TV was probably only like 40 inches, and it was huge. They're also very heavy too. Man, those were the days, right? Those were the days. I also used to have a really big computer monitor as well. Like, I don't even think it did like 480. Actually, I wonder what the resolution on that monitor was. Maybe it was 720? God, was it? I feel like it wasn't even 720. But it was big and huge. And I remember I tried upgrading it once. Yeah, I remember I tried upgrading it once to a monitor that was 720 at like a higher resolution. But the problem was is that it was only like, oh geez, it must have only been like 20 inches or something. Like it was very small for a computer monitor. And it was so small that when I compared it to my big computer monitor that I had, even though the resolution was better, because it was so small, I couldn't really see much out of it. So I ended up having to return it because it's like it was just better to have the big chunky monitor for my computer than the nice slick small one. So although eventually now I've updated. Actually, how big are my monitors now? I think they're 32 inches if I'm remembering correctly. And they're at like 2.5K, so they're not quite 4K monitors, but they're still very good. Remember when like 10? Yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe that's it. I'm just remembering the size is wrong. It must have been like a 10-inch, then that was rather small. I'll have to take a look and see. I don't even know if my parents. I wonder if my parents still have those monitors. If they do, it's probably somewhere stuck in their garage, but I'll have to see, because I would like to get the measurements on that. Maybe take a photo of it and show it on stream one day. We'll have to see. But there's such a new organization. They don't have enough personnel, leaving the police officers like me to pick up their slack. Well, that sounds really tough. I'm sure your department has already has enough on their plate. So the police officers are doing the arrest instead of the PPB, right? The Pokemon Protection Bureau. Yep. Well, I wouldn't say that. The official story is that the PPB was formed to assist the police to keep us from spreading ourselves too thin. You know, that sort of thing. But between you and me, Rhyme City's never given the police more work than they can handle. Huh. Interesting. So there's another reason to start the PPB. Now, I mean, once you're used to the bigger screens, anything smaller. True. That is a very good point. It's so hard to go back, right, once you get used to something. Like, I remember I used to only have one monitor that I would use on a computer. And I'd be like, dual monitors, pointless. You never need a dual monitor and all this other stuff. But then once I got a dual monitor, I'm like, man, how do I ever go back to just having one monitor? And in fact, I kind of want to add another monitor onto here and get a triple monitor going. But I don't have enough desk space at the moment. So that's one thing I would like to try to fix. Although I need to move where I have my desktop. But so you're playing on your laptop and you gotta go. Yep. Yeah, it's like that's the rough thing with going with a laptop, right? I think the only thing that would be able to help you out is if you had like some kind of drawing tablet with an on-screen thing that you could kind of use as a portable like second monitor. But even then, it's not exactly easy. The curse is real once you go dual, you'll want more. I've seen the whole. It's funny. Oh, can I find the? Did I save an image? There was one funny like meme I saw when it came to monitors and like their arrangement. Let me see if I can find it. Did I save it in my? I didn't save it here. I might have it on Discord. Let me see. I think I sent it in this chat. But it was funny because it had all the arrangements of the different monitors, and it had it in like a D&D style, like good, neutral, like lawful, like that sort of stuff. Yep. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let me save that here, and then let me bring this up because I always thought that this was rather funny. Image monitor, and I want to upload pictures. This one. There we go. So right here with the lawful good is having 3 monitors in a row. Neutral good is just the dual monitors, which is what I have. Or actually, no, I'm more chaotic good because I have 2 monitors, but they're not the same size. So I've got one monitor that's a 2K monitor, and then the one next to me is it's only a 1080p at a slightly smaller like screen size and everything. So I'm actually more chaotic good. Then you have lawful neutral, which is a computer and a laptop. Or I should say a monitor and a laptop. So this is actually what I am at work. I use my laptop and then I have to dock it, and I also use a monitor on the side. True neutral is just the one monitor. Chaotic neutral. Okay, you are definitely very chaotic if you have one monitor and your second monitor is up and down. I think that's crazy. Lawful evil is just two monitors on top of each other. Neutral evil is the two side monitors. And then look at this chaotic evil over here. All these extra monitors. And then they're all just like different orientations and everything. It's great. It's great. So you have two. Oh yeah, you have two with different resolutions. And then when you move your mouse, it jumps a lot. Yep. I've had that. I had to move it exactly. Like I had to mess with the settings, and even still, it like jumps around quite a bit when jumping between screens. Very, very, very evil. But yeah, I just thought that one was funny. And I wonder where everybody is on that. And I find it funny that I'm chaotic good. I'll try to see, maybe I could get to lawful good at one point. But, or even lawful neutral. We'll see. But let's see. So, I think the PvP was established as part of the mayor's vision of the city. But, and this goes without saying, working with people in Pokemon are two different ball games. Yeah, people have their own individual quirks, but at least we're all one species. Pokemon, on the other hand, exactly. There's an infinite number of variables. Wow. We need to be able to respond to in any given situation. Sometimes it feels like feels way above my pay grade, but with the direction the mayor and the PvP are taking things, there's not much I can do. Interesting. So begin deduction. So let's think about whether there's anything strange about the PvP's activity. I think it's strange that the cameras are always there. The PvP is staging incidents. There's only a few surveillance cameras in the city, yet every incident was caught on camera. No matter how you slice it, it's too convenient to be a coincidence.
Okay.
So, Morpeko, Impidimp, Inteleon, and Pikachu. A lot of Pokemon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow, the few surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each and every one of them? Seems too good to be true. Not to mention that surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed. Right. It's just a bit too convenient. Well, maybe the PvP staged the crimes and filmed that. Well, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, if they staged, sure. Exactly. And I feel like it's the Ditto, right? Because we found that there was a Ditto on the list of there was a list of Pokemon that they wanted to get arrested, and there was I feel like there's a Ditto that's working with the police, or at least the PPB. I think it's staging all the fake arrests and everything. We'll see though. Well, all this time I just assumed Pikachu was just another. All this time I just assumed there was another Pikachu, but now I have second thoughts. What do you mean? So many Pokemon have caused incidents and been detained in such a short time, and it seems that these incrimination details, and it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of these incidents has been captured on camera. Rather than finding a double for each and every one of these Pokemon, it would be much easier for them to just use one Pokemon capable of passing. Yep. If they had a Pokemon that could do that. Yeah, if they had a Pokemon like that, it could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time. So what we're looking for is A Pokemon that can look like any other Pokemon. Right. Let's ask around more. We're looking for a Ditto. So even if the Pokemon Protection Bureau states all the incidents, the actual crime had to have been committed by a Pokemon. All the partners of the detained Pokemon said the same thing. That they were convinced that their Pokemon would never commit the crimes they're being accused of. I can only think of one possible explanation. A different Pokemon than the one that were detained committed all the crimes. We've got to find a Pokemon that can make itself look like any other Pokemon. Yeah, let's go ask some folks in the city. So do you have any information? Nope. You don't have anything new. Oh wait, you do. So a Pokemon that can look like other Pokemon.
Excuse me?
So can you think of any Pokemon that's able to make itself look like a different one? Ah, yeah. I was once told by an old lady who had a Ditto for her partner. I'm pretty sure she even lived here on 2nd Avenue, if memory serves right. Really? Thank you so much. Let's go ask around. No, we gotta go to that 2nd Avenue. So we're looking for an old lady on 2nd Avenue. I don't know where 2nd Avenue is. You would probably know of a Pokemon like that. You think this would be it?
Huh?
Oh, ooh, here we go. Did you hear someone calling for help? Ditto, where are you? Oh, I bet that's Ditto's partner. I think that voice came back is coming from back here. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's right. Ditto's being controlled, isn't he? He had that box on his back when he was transformed as Pikachu. So maybe that means that Ditto's being controlled and he's not actually doing anything bad. Oh, I guess that's the old lady, but I kind of want to talk to these two first.
Excuse me?
Hi there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you need? Actually, I don't want to ask you. Ooh, let's look at these two, though. Okay, let's just talk to the old lady. I kind of want to just get Pikachu out as soon as possible.
Excuse me?
Hello there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure. Go right ahead. But I've been so lonely. It's nice to have a distraction. What's troubling you? So, what's wrong? Well, you see, my dear Ditto went missing a while ago. Ah, so that was your voice just now. Yes. I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't seem to find it. I'm worried sick. Well, I hope it shows up again soon. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Ditto. Ditto loves playing by using his transform. It turns into all sorts of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at transform. It can only imitate what it sees with its own eyes. Interesting. Sometimes it gets its shapes a bit wrong, but that's just what makes it even cuter. Interesting. That poor woman. She said Ditto's been missing for a little while now, right? Yeah. I know it fits the profile we're looking or for what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all these incidents? I think so. Ooh, okay. No problem. So let's see. I think the Ditto is definitely the cause. It's possible, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Thank you. We will definitely get Pikachu out of jail this time. For sure. The Team Air and Temin sequelman. Yep. Thank you. Yes, I can go ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Oh, yeah, it's time for my visit with him. So I'll talk with, Look, let's just see how he's doing, okay? Are you sure I can join in on this visit, even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Dun. Oh, okay, we gotta go to the Fountain Plaza here. And let's go and save Pikachu. I'm interested to see, is Pikachu going to give us that map? Because he stole... No, he didn't steal a map. He stole the instructions on how to use the device, correct? So I feel like that could be a pretty big deal. But let's see. Let me explain the visitation rules again. Visiting rounds in the afternoon. You can visit your partner maximum 2 times per day. Yes. Then follow me. I wonder if they actually do that limit of 2 times a day, or if that's just for lore reasons, right? So this is the visitation room. I feel a little bit nervous in here. Oh, yeah, it's your first time here. Oh, wait. What is it, Tim? Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes. What do I do here? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think if she sees me talking to him? If we're going to keep investigating together, I should tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking things awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
Are you actually going to tell her, or is this going to go to a...
Sounds pretty serious.
Not really.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is...
I keep expecting them to cut out of the cutscene.
I understand everything Pikachu says.
She's probably going to say, yeah, I knew. I knew that. I know this must be shocking to hear someone say something like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So, when you said that you've been solving your cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How are you able to talk with him? Do you know what or how that happened? Honestly, I'm not really sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand, too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. I don't think that's the case. I think it's something like... I still think Pikachu is actually Tim's father in some way, but we'll have to see. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Well, then maybe you just instinctually understand each other's feelings from the start. Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know? You've studied so much about Pokemon, and it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way. That I wanted to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah. Pokemon rescued me when I was a little kid, you know? Oh, was it Mewtwo that saved her?
I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow. An Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling, and that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings.
They definitely can. They definitely can.
I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings.
What happened to your mother?
That's really nice.
Like, cause we've only seen her father, but what happened to her mother? I remember that day so clearly. That Ursaring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told my mom and papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All his Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him. And when we've done nothing wrong, and when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Oh, okay. I'm like, what do I have to do? Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Yeah, here's Pikachu.
Hey.
Wow, I wonder if Tim's made any progress on his investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad to see you're okay, Pikachu. And I see Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure this is okay? Letting her see us talk like this? Yeah, about that. I actually told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows you and I can talk to each other. Wow, that's pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she said she was pretty jealous. Well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in this room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So, anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I've managed to get some help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. Wow, we're not exactly best of friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. We're keeping it professional, that's it. There's something else I want to talk to you about. Come on. Let's pull our information. So, what have you found?
Hey.
Wow, I found this photo of the incident occurring at the fountain or plaza. Check it out. Well, it's definitely a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you that culprit's not me. That's the other Pikachu, the real culprit. But that is your hat in the picture. Yeah, someone must have gotten it to specifically frame me. But it's obvious it isn't me, right? Yeah, it is. It is. It is obvious, because look at him. He doesn't have the back stripes. This Pikachu does not have the back stripes on it. And its tail also doesn't have the normal, like, bottom part either. Yeah, it's a fake Pikachu. You see? Yep, right there. Oh, right. You've got stripes on your back, but this Pikachu in the photo doesn't have any. Exactly. I'm curious about the thing on its back, too. It's the same device I've got on my back right now. Well, I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I've gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean? So where the other Pikachu went? Wow, were you able to track down the real culprit of the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off and I don't know where they went. Too bad. Sorry, I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. Come on, let's tell him about the Ditto. Let's tell him about the Ditto. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as far as your double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now there's an intriguing theory. So about the Pokemon in the station. By the way, Pikachu, what kind of Pokemon are helping you in there? Wow, there's lots of them. but the most helpful one is a Luxray. And he's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects using his using powerful electric type moves. It's not exactly how that works, but sure. That vision sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric type moves... let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray's the culprit at all. If he were, the PvP wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. That reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? Well, he wants to know how his friend Mighty Anna's doing out there. The two of them got into a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened to him afterwards. He says Mighty Anna usually hangs out around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mighty Anna and let you know. Thanks, Sam.
Hey.
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I've got an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
It's a Ditto. It's a Ditto. Yep. Which Pokemon committed the crime? Ditto. A Ditto, huh? Yeah. A Ditto could have made itself look like me. The Ditto partner said that the Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there's no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I looked at every detained cell and I didn't see a Ditto on any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in the detainment shell. I guess I better search the other rooms of the station then. So we're looking good. Wow. If the PvP and the police have been using Ditto, wow, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? Well, I saw Brad out about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crimes, a crime which had already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious, huh? I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder. No, he's not evil. Brad isn't evil here. He's going over this because he knows that something's up. Like, Brad's a good guy. I know that you have some rivalry in the past, but I think Brad is being a good guy here. He actually doesn't believe that Pikachu or any of these other Pokemon have caused any crimes. But that is just my guess. We'll see, though. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like to think of him as a suspect, but you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring down Brad. You're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the Q-shaped devices, too. I understand their functionality to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The device may have some other function as well. So we probably have two things, right? So Brad was spotted, so we have to figure out what Brad's doing. And then we also have to figure out the cubes. Got it. Well, visiting time's over. Wish I had more time. Well, good luck in your investigation. Nope, not. Darn it. What is it, Pikachu? It's just like yesterday, that feeling when I'm about to lose all my memories. And my body's moving on its own. Pikachu! It's no use. Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now. He was walking like that after our first visit too. I'm worried about him. So day 2, Tim's evening. So I wonder if we're gonna have a Pikachu evening then. So there are 2 things we need to do. The first is find Brad. Second is to look at what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Is Brad that man that we saw at the plaza? You know him, right? I hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of this. Yeah, it's pretty scary, but I don't know for sure yet that'll even happen. Let's just concentrate on uncovering the truth. Oh, and one more thing. If you see Mightyena, we need to check to see how he's doing. Mightyena? Yeah, Pikachu asked me to check on him. Apparently his friend was Luxray in the station. Wow, you talked about all that? It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's kind of normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Not weird, Tim. Exceptional. Well, thanks, Rachel. I'm glad I opened up to you. Detectives. Oh, sorry. I guess we shouldn't keep talking here, huh? No, it's fine. You were talking about Brad just now, huh? Yes. There's something we'd like to talk to him about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, he just headed out to 2nd Avenue for new orders. Oh, really? Thanks for letting us know. Okay, so we're heading to 2nd Avenue, right? Let's go hear what Brad has to say. Also, Mightyena is supposed to be in 2nd Avenue too, right? Why do you have something new? See if it gets paying attention to us. This Pokemon really does march. So this should be 2nd Avenue, I think. So where would... Mightyena is probably not going to be over here, but... Ooh, a Pumpkaboo. Also, I don't see Brad. Which makes me a little bit nervous. I want to talk to the Pumpkaboo first, and then I want to see if I can find Mightyena. Okay, so we can't talk to you. Oh, okay, no, that's where Brad's gonna be, because I see that guy over there. Mightyena. Oh, that's Fountain Plaza. So let's talk around and see if we can find Mightyena. Alright, just look at my Machamp. Aren't his muscles a sight to behold?
Machamp!
No, he certainly looks extremely strong. Check out those muscles.
Excuse me?
Good evening. Can I ask you some questions? About the situation in the city. Did anything unusual happen in the city today? Well, what do you mean by unusual? I mean, we respond to incidents every day. And with so many Pokemon-related incidents lately, feels like things are anything but usual. Sounds like a lot to deal with. May not, or maybe a lot, but it's my job. All I can do is keep doing my best. Well, if any danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police. Yeah. About the incident in the city. Well, there were a number of incidents. Would you like me to tell me about each and every one? Listening to them all can take a while. No, I don't need that much detail. I'm just looking to gather more general information. Sorry to trouble you. It sounds like your department's really busy. That's no trouble at all. Anything to protect the peace of our fine city. Okay, okay.
Excuse me?
Thanks for your help earlier. Mind if I ask you some more questions? Are you here to ask about my imp again? No, this time I wanted to ask about something else. So, after we talked, did anything strange happen today? Well, no. No, that wasn't it. An imp still hasn't come back yet. What are the poor little guys doing in the police station right now? Yeah, me too. He could be very lonely in there. I'm more worried that he's getting up to his usual pranks and causing trouble for the police. He's always got this excess energy to burn. I can only hope he's behaving himself and getting along. Can I talk to you? Oh, a side quest. Okay, interesting. I just don't know what to do.
Excuse me?
Is everything alright? Well, I've lived on the back streets just off of Fountain Plaza, you see? And I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now, whenever I walk through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. What strange voice? Yes. But, when I turn around to see who's making it, I never see a soul in sight. Well, do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. Dude, there are ghost-type Pokemon that exist in the world. How can you say that ghosts don't exist? Oh, I hope so. But until I know what that voice is, the plaza's just too creepy for me to go anywhere near. Well, in that case, Tim. Oh, in the case of Rhyme City, ghost doesn't it make you curious, Tim? Well, it sure does, so let's investigate. Oh, thank you for your help. All I want is to feel safe and sound as I walk through the plaza again. Okay, so we gotta see this mysterious voice. It's probably the Pikachu. This guy, right? Nope. Do you have any sort of voice? Nope, don't see anything there. Well, I want to go over here because they keep saying they go through this area, right, on the way home? Oh, but then it just leads right there. So it's not like a... Oh, hello. Your Pokemon's gonna get arrested tomorrow, but okay. Oh, well, hello there. Do you need anything? Indeedy. Pokemon good. Yeah. Okay, I don't really care. We need to... Oh. There's the Apom. Can we go this way? Nope. Another side mission, huh? Oh no! What to do? This will end. This will be the end of us.
Excuse me.
What's wrong? It looks like something pretty serious. Ah, please, young man, you've got to help me. Okay, just calm down. What exactly happened? Well, you see, I accidentally dropped my Redding Wing. Ooh. Oh no, that is really serious. I think it rolled between the gap of these buildings, but it's too narrow and I can't reach there. I can't turn my face home if I don't bring it back. Well, we can't fit into that or gap that narrow either. But maybe a small Pokemon could. Good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon might be what we need. Let's look around. You think Apom could do it? I think Apom might be able to help out. Apom, you look cheerful. Okay, so maybe not. What other thin, slender Pokemon would be of use? No, that one's too big. Although technically it does have psychic abilities, so maybe? Hello. Maybe it's glad his friends came back. Okay, I was kind of hoping maybe it was small enough to fit through there.
Lily?
Hmm. For some reason, breathing is lower makes you feel calmer. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be you, and you're too big too. Is there any... No, there's no way that you guys are going to be it. Hmm. A long, slender Pokemon. Well, there was nothing else here, so let's take a look at 2nd Avenue. See which Pokemon we can find. I mean, chances are the police has already probably arrested every single Pokemon, but... Ooh! You think the Furt? That might be able to work. It's a long Pokemon. I don't know if it's necessarily slender, though. But maybe. Maybe it just has a lot of fur fat, right? Let's see. You want to help us out? Oh, it's a Furt. Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside that gap? Oh, to get the guy's wedding ring, yeah? Well, Furt would be perfect for the job. Well, let's ask it. Hey, Furt. Someone lost something important to him. We could really use your help to get, help in getting him out of this pinch. I don't think it understands. Please. He's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help. Did it understand? Even if it didn't understand our words, your feeling came out loud and clear. I hope so. Well, the person who needs help is over at Fountain Plaza. Could you help him first?
Okay.
Well, I think it did go off to help him. That would be a relief. Well, let's go and see. Ah, well, hey there. This fur just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my ring for me. You caught it for me, right? Thank you so much. It really saved my neck. No, don't thank us. Thank Furt. Well done, Furt. Thank you from me and Tim as well. Please be careful not to drop anything that important from now on, okay? Well, I'll do what I can. I can't help but stare at my ring. Just reminds me of how happy my marriage is. You sound like a lovely couple. I have to say, though, I'm pretty surprised that Furt was able to tell what we wanted. Well, I experienced a lot when I was a kid, actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama. Well, even if we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings. I feel like Fur understood. I feel like it's just the people that are stupid, right? I feel like Pokemon definitely can understand. So I'm quite interested. We got that side quest done. But what about the other side quest? Do you think the wailing is actually this this Pokemon over here? Right, because I thought it was the Peekaboo, or the Pumpkaboo. You think it's this guy? And a place like this. No, it doesn't seem like it. So maybe... Haven't found anything here. So let's go up this way. Or actually, let's go all the way over here maybe. Nope. Okay, that's as far as we can go. Okay, so we can talk to you guys. I called the police, so I'm sure they'll do something about it soon. I hope the police can take care of this quickly. Oh, you too. You shouldn't go that way. It's dangerous.
Huh?
Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? It sounds like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way. And so should we. Just keep an eye out for an angry Pokemon. No. We're going to have to detain this Pokemon properly. Well, it's Brad. Oh, and it sounds like he's about to detain a Pokemon. Hmm?
Oh,
Oh, it's a Mightyena. Wait, Tim, isn't that? Yeah, it's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check out. Well, if it isn't our great detective. You're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mightyena is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, the same Mightyena was previously involved in an altercation with a Luxray. This Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad? And you are? Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. And just look at Mightyena, Brad. The poor thing is injured. Please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for Mightyena? I'll be sure it retrieves treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No! Yeah, exactly. No, it won't. You gotta do it now. No, it won't. We'll treat Mightyena ourselves then. Who? You two? My. Who knew you two were so talented? Tim, come on. Let's get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can? We'll go find one right now. And, I'm sure there's one in the city. Maybe we can find a Chansey or an Audune or Indini or something like that. Okay, let's look around the city. I know. No. It's Indeedee that we need to go and find, which we saw at the Fountain Plaza. I still wish I could know where that mysterious sound's coming from. I want to say it's the Peekaboo, but where? I want to go this way because again, there has to be something that she's hearing, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, there's nothing in that tree. How about this tree? Can we look at it? Strange voice. Yep, here it is. Whoa, I really did hear something. Isn't that a Pokemon cry? Is it? Yeah. I can't quite tell what species, but it's got to be a Pokemon. Well, whatever it's coming from, it can't be far. Let's take a look around. Tallow. New in town. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, it's a towel. So that's what was crying about. Oh boy, it's loud. Why do you suppose it's making so much noise? Well, I have a feeling this towel only recently left its nest. Apparently young tallows often become lonely and start crying after their parents. Aww. That's really sad. That is really sad. I feel bad for this guy. Oh gosh. Now I'm kind of worried for it. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine. Tallows are also known to be gusty. Well, keep your spirits up, Tallow. Well then, let's go report what we found. Oh, Detective. How did the investigation go? Well, it turns out the voice you heard was a Talos. And I think it was crying out because it only just left its nest. So it's lonely. Oh, what a relief. Well, now that I know that there's nothing to worry about, when I pass by. Oh, but if it's not too much trouble, would you mind introducing yourself to Talo? I'm sure there's someone checking in on it. I'm sure if there's someone checking in on it, it'll feel safer too. Oh, good idea. I actually just arrived in Rhyme City myself. I'll say hello to Talo whenever I'm on my way home. I hope we can be friends. Well, thanks. I bet you two will become friends in no time. That'll be actually really cute. Let's look to see if later on... Ooh, actually, I wonder what the newspaper's going to say, right? Because the newspaper will say something about those two becoming friends. That would be my guess, right? So let's go find Ndidi. So Ndidi was right here. Now, do we have to talk to it or the trainer?
Oh,
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you Ndidi's partner? Ah, yes, but what in the world are you worried about? Pokemon is injured. Please, we need Ndidi's help. Ah, is that so? Very well. We should always help others in time of need. Go with them, Ndidi. You can help them out. Thank you so much. This way, Ndidi. Please don't tell me they already in. Okay, good. I was afraid they would already arrest it and everything. Is he gonna start like being nice and kind now? Well, it appears that Mighty Anna has recovered nicely. Not fully, but at least it's stable for now. Now I trust that's enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. Well, I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I would like to ask you about, Brad, before you take Mighty Anna away. And what is that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments and the police have been doing lately. Every single incident was caught by the surveillance cameras. That's too convenient to be natural. Surely you've noticed it too, right, Brad? Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. So you're suspicious of the surveillance cameras? But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Unless, great detective, you found evidence that Pokemon are being framed? Well, sort of, but not fully. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mighty Anna into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detain the Mighty Anna right now. I hope Mighty Anna's okay. Well, it'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. If we just had some proof. We need to find some... No, we need to find some. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mighty Anna finally calmed down. Now we can get through safely. Hey, Tim. I bet we could talk to those people right now. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. Well, thank you for calming that Mighty Anna down just now. What you really did us a favor.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't do much. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? Oh, what do you need? What a cube-shaped device. Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are used when Pokemon are detained? You mean those things that stick on their back? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. Glowing backs, huh? Kind of reminds me of Volbetti or Illuminus. Oh, and the Pokemon seem to really dislike those devices. Well, how could you tell? Well, I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs. So about Brad.
Excuse me.
Do you know anything about Brad McMasters? McMasters is his last name? Okay. He's the police lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he seems really easy on the eyes. Yeah, and he gives Rhyme City's finest a whole new meaning. Oh. Yeah, okay. No, I don't think we're going to learn anything useful from these two.
Hey!
Well, what should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak to Brad directly on any more today. Well, let's go talk to some other people. Luckily for us, there still seems to be a bunch of people out and about. Well, I hope we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. Hello. Another side quest? How many side quests are there this time? This is a very long chapter. Ugh. What do I do?
Excuse me?
Do you need help with something? Afraid so. See that building back there? One of my kids accidentally threw a ball up onto the roof. But I can't get up there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. No kidding. I can't even see that high from up here. Wow. Scaring a wall is pretty much out of the question, though. Yeah. And the icing on the cake, I foolishly promised my kids I'd have their ball back to them by tomorrow. There's got to be some way that we can get it. Any ideas? Well, actually, I think this calls for some Pokemon help. Yeah, let's see if we can find a Pokemon that's good at climbing buildings. Well, we'll see what we can do. Please wait here for a bit. Really? Thank you so much. Okay. So, Pokemon that's good at climbing buildings. No, it's not gonna be you. Could you climb buildings? Not really. I mean, you're probably strong enough to do it, but I don't think you would naturally climb a building. Are there any, like, spider Pokemon that we can use? Oh, Apom, actually. Apom would probably be really good, right? Thank you again. Has the injured Pokemon gotten any better? Yes, it recovered quickly thanks to Indeedee. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Now, remember, helping each other out in times of need is the secret to a long life. Thank you very much, Indeedee. Yeah, so it's probably Apom, right? This is who I'm guessing. See, Apom and see are angelic as ever. Say, these Pokemon are good at climbing trees, aren't they? You think we could use them to retrieve the guy's ball? Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, Apom, I was wondering if you could help us. Do you think you could get a ball down from up on a rooftop? Please, Apom, you're the only one who can help.
All right.
Oh, and there it goes. I think we managed to get our feelings across. Well, I hope it manages to get the ball down. Let's go and see. So you're the two from earlier. Well, oh wait, this was the voice I was doing for him. Well, guess what? After you left, an Apom appeared and got the ball from me. So it helped you after all. Glad to hear it. I figured you sent it over. It was such a huge help. My kids will be happy now. Though I better give them a stern talking to about taking care of their things. Well, don't go too hard on them. You know, kids will be kids. Looks like Apom wants to play with the ball too. Oh, you want to play with my kids? Well, they'd be happy to have an Apom for a friend. Looks like you're happy to make some new friends too, Apom. That's really sweet. And look at that. We've been doing very good on all of our side quests here. Very good indeed. Just go around and talk to these guys some more. Already. Oh wait, you. So about Brad. Do you know of a Rhyme City or a man named Brad McMasters who works for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Oh, him. Well, I did see him earlier, but he asked me to tell him about it, my Imp Dimp. Hmm. So I told him, well, everything. How much him loves to play pranks, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. Hmm. The lieutenant was a really good listener. He took it all seriously. But I'll never figure out why exactly he asked me about all that. I see. Thank you for your help. So, Brad was asking about Imp who had already been detained? Just what is Brad up to? It's obvious. He thinks the exact same thing as us. He's on our side. You're painting him in a bad picture. You know what I would have done, and this is just me, but when Brad showed up, what I would have said to Brad as a hint when he asked me, like, do you know anything? I would have been like, well, if I could see some evidence, I could. You know, maybe I could help you out. I've been hearing that there's something about I've been hearing that there's something about photographs and Pokemon that don't seem to quite match up with the Pokemon that are detained, but I can't quite make that claim myself, or double check it, you know? Try to point him in the right direction, but we'll see.
Excuse me.
Is what you helped earlier? About my Inteleon? No, this is about something else. So about Brad, do you know if a name he's taught typically wears a blue suit? Oh, yes. The lieutenant just left, in fact. Really? Do you know what he was doing here? Well, the same thing as you, actually. Investigating the flower display Intellijon was accused of vandalizing. I couldn't make out what, but he was muttering to himself the whole time. Huh. Just like at the fountain. Brad sure seems to be spending a lot of time returning to the scene of the crime. But why is he investigating the crimes after the Pokemon have already been detained? Really makes me wonder. Anything strange happened after we talk? Telian has to come back yet, has he? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. The shop sure is lonely without Inteleon. It's hard to tell for sure, but I think even the flowers are drooping a bit. Inteleon always took such great care of him. I really hope he can come back soon. So then
Excuse me?
Yep. So after we talked, anything strange? Not really. I mean, I was shocked after they took Morpeko away from me, but couldn't find the motivation to do anything else with my day. Did you try going to the police station? You might be able to visit Morpeko there. The thought never occurred to me. I'll try visiting tomorrow. About Brad. Do you know of a man named Brad McMasters who works for the Rhyme City Police? Typically wears a blue suit? Oh, yeah, I just met him. He came by to ask me some questions. Oh, really? What about? Well, the lieutenant asked me for more details about Morpeko's ability. So I explained how Morpeko's appearance and the typing of his aura reel move changes depending on whether he's hungry or full. So maybe Brad came to the same conclusion we did, Tim? It doesn't make any sense for Morpeko's aura to have been electric if he was hungry when he used it. Yeah, if true, then what exactly is Brad doing? He's trying to do the same thing as us. I think we can solve this now, right? No, I don't think we can do anything there, but I think we can do this one, right? Collected a good amount of information. Now time to think it through. He's conducting his own investigation. Yep, I like how that's the only option.
Okay.
So if Brad were here, if Brad were the one giving orders to Ditto, there'd be no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining the Pokemon. So you think Brad's investigating the incidents just like we are? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. That's done. Now the question is, can I do this one? Let's figure out what those cube-shaped devices really are. Devices make Pokemon stand out. No, I don't know if it makes them go berserk. Do we still have to talk? Maybe there's more stuff that we haven't uncovered from people? Can we go inside of the... We've talked to all the people out here. How about if we go inside here? Oh, we can't go to the Rhyme Hat. Okay. Maybe we'll get some new information coming here. Oh! It's a... Synesty? Oh, hey, Synesty, stop scaring the customers. Wait, is that an antique form of Synesty? Could you let me see under your teacup real quick? Oh, look, there's the mark. That means you're a rare little Synesty, aren't you? What do you mean by antique form, Rachel? Well, most Synesties are phony form of Synesty that inhabit forged tea-tech cups. But every now and then, a Synesty takes up residence in a very valuable antique teacup. You can tell if the cup's genuine by the mark on its the mark of authenticity on the bottom. They're seriously rare. Wow, Rachel, you're so knowledgeable. Well, looks like we're happy to receive a new compliment. Must have sensed your excitement, Rachel. There's a side quest even here. Okay, before I pick this one up, let me go and use the restroom real quick. So I will be right back. Alright. And I'm back. Almost. Let me just adjust my chair. And then... Ba-bum. Here we are. Now we're back. Alright, let's see what side mission he has. And Tim, welcome. Perfect timing, actually. I have a favor to ask of you. Well, how can I help? Oh, I can't get the lid off this jar. Could you please open it for me? If that's... Do we have to go to the Machamp just to open up a jar? Is that really what you're asking me to do here? Alright, alright. Well, let's go and see. Well, this... Huh. The lid just... It won't budge. No good, eh? Well, it was worth a shot. I need to order some gourmet preserves to use in my cooking, but I guess you could say I'm in a jam. A strong Pokemon might be able to help open it. Yeah, I think you're onto something there. Oh, can you think of any Pokemon in the area that's strong enough to open up a specially summoned jar lid? It's Machamp, but yes, oh, thanks, Sam. Go take a look at the jar with you. Oh, okay, so we're taking it with us. That's good. Oh, another teacup.
Tea?
Poltergeist. Wait, something's in there. That's a poltergeist. It's a Pokemon that lives inside a teacup or teapot. Oh yeah, that one just showed up out of the blue. It's been here ever since. Yesterday, Cool warmed my heart. Cool. Come here to work after work. Nothing new. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm not actually supposed to get anything new from them. So we'll ask the Machamp then. Oh, whoops. Where'd chat go? There it is. But I find it funny that we're going to a Machamp. Just because of that. Also, I find it interesting that we haven't got any more information on the cube-shaped stuff. I wonder if we have to talk to the police officers over here about that. Ah, we do. Okay.
Yes.
Well, he sure looks strong. Well, have you come to check out my awesome Machamp? I'm very proud of him. Well, not exactly. Oh, maybe you can help us out with our problem. You see, we've been looking for a Pokemon that can open up this jar of jam. Ah, will that be a piece of cake? I mean, it's jam, but you get the idea. Give it a twist, Machamp. Wow. Wow. He did a great jar. It opened it up like it was nothing. A little thing like that isn't even a warm-up for my super-powered partner. Thanks a lot. We've got to get this back to Pablo. Oh, good job, Tim. Well, how'd it go? Great. Here, take a look. Whoa! What Pokemon did you ask for help? I'm a Machamp. It popped the red right off for us. I'm a Machamp, huh? Ah, sounds like a silver jar lid would never stand a chance. Anyway, I better whip up a little thank you gift to help you out. Thank you so much, but we can wait till another time. Well, are you sure? Yeah, we're in the middle of an investigation. And if Pikachu didn't get to try some, I never hear the end of it. Well, true that, true that. Well then, I'll hold off on making something until you three of you can stop by together. Thank you, Pablo. Oh wait, can I ask him anything? It's one of my favorite. Sorry, yeah. So they're just kind of asking. So no new information outside of just a side quest from this there. But I think I had to talk to the police to get information on the cubes. Also, I do find it interesting his hair has a little bit of physics on it. Moving up and down. Alright, let's see. Okay, no, you've got nothing new. So yeah, we do gotta talk to you. So about the cube-shaped devices. Is it true that you use the cube-shaped devices when you're detaining Pokemon? No. You must mean the management tags. What makes a management tag different from any other tag? Well, not really sure. Well, I think they're high tech or something. I mean, they're machines after all. They probably got a little computer inside or something. Do you know anything special about their function? Well, I'm ashamed to say, but not really. I think the higher-ups in the PvP know how they work, though. What the cube-shaped devices? Is it true that you use cube-shaped... Oh, yeah, those things. We've got orders from the PPB to attach them to Pokemon. And how do the devices function? Who knows? They've never really given us any details. Huh. Whoa, that's kind of weird. It's also weird that those are the only two guys I have left to talk to. Right, I mean, I could try talking to him about Brad, but I don't think that's going to give me any new information here. Crime rate clearance, yeah. But I've already gathered every information about Brad, so I don't think this is going to help me. Yeah, it didn't change what I was already doing. Yeah, it's funny that it shows up even though I've already figured it out. So there's obviously some information I'm missing because that little notebook's not shaking. So who have I not talked to? How about over here? Nope, already talked to you guys. Talk to you, thank you, Apom. Oh, we can't go into anybody's house. So, and we've talked to you. Talked to you. I do like her hair, though. I like how it's, like, nice and wavy. I think they did a good job on designing that hair. We've talked to you. So who are we missing? Who have we not talked to and gotten information from? Gotten stuff from you. Towel. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be able to make friends quickly in the city. Nothing there. There. How about nope, nothing with you. Nothing with you. Or you. Oh, I could talk to him. Right, and then we got you guys. Should we pass about the case? Actually, I'm not here. Can I ask you a few questions? Yeah. I want to ask about the cube. Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are put onto Pokemon? Ah, well, those things. Oh, I hear they're management tags. I don't quite understand how they work, though, but they're pretty interesting. The moment a Pokemon is outfitted with a device, it goes with the police without any resistance. And you don't question that at all. You don't question it at all. Really? The Pokemon do that on their own will? Oh yes, it's much safer if they aren't violent. Huh.
Let's think.
Yeah, so the devices... They're used to control Pokemon. Could they be devices for controlling Pokemon? Yes.
Okay.
So those devices might actually be able to control Pokemon. You really think so? I do. But we don't have any evidence yet, of course. But that seems to be the way of it based off of what we've heard. Well, if that's true, then Ditto was forced to obey somebody else's orders. Yeah. That's terrible. So we've solved all of this stuff. If Pokemon are being controlled by the cube-shaped devices, there must be some way to give Pokemon orders. So if the person orchestrating this crime was controlling Ditto, how are they able to give it orders? Based on the witness statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True, but there had to have been someone at the scene of the crime, right? Yeah, I can't really think of any other method they could have used. maybe a witness saw someone giving out orders? Maybe we should ask around?
Okay.
Well, now we know that Brad isn't the culprit, and we've got that tip about Ditto too. We should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night? Would they even let us see him? Well, the officer at the reception desk did say we could visit up to twice a day. As long as the station's open, I think it should be fine. Let's see. Would you like to visit Pikachu now? Yep. Follow me. Bum bum ba-dun. Bum bum ba-dun. Entertainment Day 2, Pikachu Evening. Ah, so we're gonna play as Pikachu for a little bit. I'm hoping on day 3 we can get you out, buddy. I'm hoping. So, let's see. Wow, I'm in the entertainment room, huh? Great. Back with the missing memories. A mystery for another time. Right now, my goal is the chief's office in the second room. There was a duck in his office, but it doesn't seem to be connected to the one down here in the entertainment room. I'll have to go back up to the first floor and search for the duct. Guess I'll go see Lecturer first. I can look for the duck leading to the chief's office or after that. Well, let's go. Lecturer's room.
All right, Pangoro. Go slow, okay?
Aim for a speed record. Got it.
I did it!
He always getting hurt because that thing is just barely big enough for him, I think. What? Do you need my help again? Thanks for the effort, but you won't be able to get through the ducts. My plan is to take them to the officers, or take them up to the first floor and aim for the chief's office. Then I suppose we'll leave that up to you then. Yep, you can count on me. Oh yeah, when we talked to Tim earlier, I passed on the message about Mighty Anna. Ah, thank you. Well, hey, no sweat. Now just hang tight until our next visit. You'll find him soon. Okay. So now I should be able to just leave, right? How do I leave? Department information. What can you do here? Wait, so how do I go then? Oh, just go straight to the first floor.
Come on, Lightbird. You got this?
I'll try, but I do hope we're successful. I wonder how Lightbird does it. And now we're on the first floor. But now we gotta go stealthy. Oh, we got it actually. Oh wait, no, this isn't the officer's room, right? Well now I'm on the first floor, but there's a lot of police officers up here. If they spot me, I'll be thrown back into the entertainment room. Anyway, where should I go? Well, we just gotta avoid everything. Should be easy enough, right? Ah, I've got to get to that area, huh? Looks like there's a duck way back there. Based on the floor plans, I'm guessing that duck should be connected to the chief's office. Well, guess there's no point in me waiting around. It's just like when we were playing with what's his name, right? The big guy last time. I'm forgetting his name. He's gonna turn around, huh? You know, you guys aren't really doing a lot of work, are you? Alright, alright. Whoops. Can I sneak through this chair or no? I like the music though. The music's very good. Okay, gotta wait for you to turn back around then. It's just a bad walking animation. Go forward. You don't tell me you're gonna walk up here, huh? There you go.
Perfect.
Alright, made to the duck. Well, guess I should be able to climb up here. I just hope this really does cleanse. I like how the police officers just
Here goes
disappear.
nothing. Why are they all so high up?
It's fine, there's a ladder. It should make it easy, right?
Ow! I think this is making me shorter.
Well, finally, we're here. This has got to be the chief's office. Just look at it. Well, looks like my little stealth mission was a real success, as expected. Now let's find what you're really up to, Butler. Oh, hey, there's a Ditto. Ditto transforms, sorta. Hey. You're that Ditto that we've been hearing about, aren't you? Is this where you've been? Wow, a Pikachu. You know about me? Yeah. Know all about you, matter of fact. Got some questions for you. So, why are you here? What are you doing here? Well, I've been here for ages, using Transform to turn into all kinds of Pokemon. Mr. Man always asks me to do it when he's here in this room. He says, transform into this Pokemon. But after I use my transform, my head goes all fuzzy. So I don't really remember what happens after that. So you've been experiencing memory loss too, eh, Ditto? Well, I know just how you... hey, wait a minute. Ditto, did you make my... Or did Ditto make itself look like me and break into the Slowpoke? So, was someone in this room here earlier? A guy named Butler? Yep, Mr. Butler. He's here all the time. Right now, in fact. Well, not right now, though. So you're not Butler's partner, though, are you? Partner? No, my best friend is Granny. Mr. Man's the person who brought me here. He's really nice. Butler, nice. With a mean one like that, huh? Well, he gives me lots of compliments when I use my transform. Hey, Ditto, you haven't seen your Granny in a while, have you? Nope. Will I get to see her if I keep waiting in this room? I'm afraid not, Ditto. Wait, as long as you like. Wait as long as you like. She's not going to show up here anytime soon. Huh? Really? Yeah, this is just another poor victim. About the safe. There's a safe in this room, you know, that big box. Yeah, it's right over there. What do you know what's inside? Well, I saw Mr. Man move some papers in and out of that box a lot of times. He sings a weird song whenever he opens or closes the box too. A song? Yeah. 55. 02. So 5502. So 5502. Well, that's what Mr. Man sings when he opens the box. 5502. Like that, huh? Yeah, just like that. You're a really good singer. 5502. Got it. Well, sounds like That gives me a 6-digit number. 5502? No, that's a 4-digit number. Where are the other 2 digits coming from?
Thanks.
Well, thanks for telling me all that stuff. By the way, Ditto, do you mind turning around for a second? What's this? Do I have something on me? Sorry about this. Feels like I almost got it. I guess I'm not strong enough to pull off the device. I thought I might be able to remove it to stop Ditto from doing bad things. What'd you say? Nothing. Nothing at all. Here's your safe. Open the song. The passcode. Oh, welcome back, Fran. Yep, we were right. So Ditto was the Pokemon that's doing it, but he's not doing it on his own volition. He's also being mind controlled too. I feel bad for him because he's in really high spirits. Like, he seems like a really good Pokemon, but they're tricking him into doing these bad things. So, yeah, they said a 6-digit code, but he said 5502. That's only 4 digits. Yeah, about the passcode to the safe. $515-020. Okay, no, he sung it a little differently. Now I know it's okay. So 515020. There we go. Yep. I just misheard when I first saw it. I thought he was only saying 55. 515020. Go.
Yeah.
All right, it worked. Wow, let's see what we got here. A packet of papers and some photos, huh? Wow, I just hope it's useful in getting us out of here. Instruction manual. Wow, the cover of the instruction manual has diagrams of the cube-shaped devices on it. Guess that means it's got details on how to use them. So these things are called control cubes, huh? It says that they're special controllers to operate cubes remotely. Wow, they must have used these cubes to make us walk to the roof. Jeez, that's not totally disturbing or anything. Orders.
Let me see.
Wow, looks like a lot of paperwork has been sent to Mr. Butler on some kind of organization. Organization? So the police are corrupt, huh? Or maybe not the police, but this protection bureau. And this organization's name is Unitas? I'm going to make a note of that. I've never heard of that name before. Wait a second. These are orders to Butler. What sort of organization can order the chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau, huh? Wow, just who are these Unitas people? These orders are to capture Pokemon and transfer them. Wow, looks like it's been ongoing for 6 months already. But the number shot up last month. And it was all going right underneath my nose, huh? It really dropped the ball. But what's this about compensation? These numbers show how much Unitas has been paying them. And these payments are sending the captured Pokemon being sent to the station to another location. These photos are our target. Hey, wait, that's me. Butler was under orders to capture me, huh? Wow, what the heck? Nothing here is giving me any insight into Unitas' actual goals. But the photos of some humans. This lady looks awfully familiar. Oh, she's Rachel's friend! She's Rachel's friend, right? Yeah, Jessica. And that's the creepy guy, the scientist. I remember, that's Jessica. I'm pretty sure we met her at the cafe the other day. Wasn't she Rachel's friend? But why is Jessica circled in red? Gotta let Rachel know about this. Who's that woman next to Jessica? Say, isn't that Howard Myers, mayor? Mayor Howard Myers, and next to him is the that scientist, right?
Let me see.
Butler's report. Wow, here's a report from Butler wrote to someone. It goes on at length about how people have been rounding up Pokemon to help the police. Seems Brad has been particularly active on that front. Well, Brad's not gonna be happy when he finds out the Chief's been playing him like a fiddle. The report also says that Holiday's been making a nuisance of himself. Wow, looks like the inspector's been repeatedly objecting to Butler's methods. Damage report. Wow, these are the forms filled out by the victims of Pokemon and related incidents. They contain descriptions by victims of damage incurs. Let's see. Descriptions of Pokemon stealing things, Pokemon causing property damage. Wait, I don't see a damage report about the incident that occurred with the flower shop. I thought Inteleon destroyed the flowers there. I'm not seeing any reports about stolen food either. Maybe even more Pecco's detainment for stealing food. So they're detaining Pokemon over incidents that don't even have damage reports, huh? Interesting. Wow, I wish I could show these to Tim. Pretty sure taking them out is out of the question, though. I just said I was talking over the most important looking papers. Let me just tear these out. Oh, she's only taking them. Ooh, smart, smart. Wow, I guess I can hide these in my hat for now. Ooh, wow. Hat feels a little snug now. Wow. Now that we've got those documents, I'll just close the safe and look, so it looks like no one was here. Is he gonna walk in on us? Why is your hat full of papers? Are they super special or something? Yeah, ditto. Thanks to these, you'll be able to see your granny again. Oh, really? That makes me so happy. Thank you. Yep. Just wait here a little longer. I'll take these back to papers and, someone's there.
Oh no, someone's coming. Let's hide there. Please, come in.
Is that the stupid scientist guy that's like...
Thanks to your information, the jewel is now in my possession. As for the matter of that woman and Pikachu...
That Pikachu's being transferred tomorrow. Detective hat and all.
Ooh, okay,
I
not
see.
good, not good.
I won't tolerate any mistakes. If you'd like more money, deal with that woman for me, too.
Leave it to me, sir.
Now then, I'd like to see how things are progressing with the control cubes.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, this isn't good. No, you gotta get back. You gotta get back, Pikachu.
Butler met with. Who could he be? Plus, he said I'm getting transferred tomorrow.
That's not good.
Sounds like we better hurry.
No, I think it's like girl that... So, it's
Listen
Jessica. Because earlier they had a photo of Jessica with the other Pokemon, or like with the other researchers and everything. So I feel like Jessica is who he's talking about. But let's see. Well, I've heard, gotta go talk to Tim. What we just heard. Better get our prep ready. Okay, so Tim visiting Pikachu, evening. Well, I'm glad they're letting us visit, even though it's so late. Yeah, we could have come tomorrow if we've been turned away, but it's really nice to listen. Well, I'm just glad you came tonight. They've been, some, interesting developments. Oh, what'd you find out? Well, come a little closer, Tim. I'll tell you all about it.
Hey!
So, what are these interesting developments you mentioned? Wow, apparently they're transferring me to some other location tomorrow. They're relocating you? What? Where? What for? I don't know. Something tells me it's not an all-inclusive beach resort. And once I'm there, I doubt I'll be able to visit each other again like we've happened. Seriously? Then what can we do? Calm down, Tim. Our window of opportunity hasn't closed just yet. But first, I gotta ask, did you learn anything about Brad? Yeah, Brad's not our culprit. He's been independently investigating these incidents, just like we are. Okay. In that case, we might be able to get him on our side, don't you think? With Brad's help, I'd be able to waltz on out of here tomorrow morning. But that would put Brad in a position of working against the police. Do you think he'd agree to that? Wow. If you want him to, you'll have to explain what's really going on, and you'll have to do it clearly, with no room for doubt. Tell him who's behind all this, and what they're doing. Well, we'll be honest. I still haven't figured it out. To be honest, I don't have enough information yet. Well, if it's info you need, I've got you covered. I found some definitive proof in the police station. Let's look over the evidence together. Wait, Pikachu, are you sure that's a good idea to show it in the open? The officer will see. Officer, quick, there's a Pokemon loose in this room. Huh? What? I didn't see a Pokemon. Over here, look in the corner, look. Huh? Oh, let me see. Wow. Rachel's really on it. She's distracting the officer for us. Now's our chance, Pikachu. Okay, well here's some papers I found in the safe in the butler's room. Thanks. Looks like an instruction manual for a device, instance along with... See, there are 4 sheets of documents in total. Read them closely and make up your own decision. Okay, orders from Unitas. Damage reports. And the chief butler. Isn't Brad going to question where we got this information from? But that's okay. So reports in the city, reports about this, yep. So begin deducing. I want to say Pikachu. So we've got a bit of information from people in the city. And we have evidence from the city. We should be able to deduce some methods. So it was a remote control, right? Boom. So according to the manual, the devices can operate remotely using a controller. So I thought the culprits need to be there at the scene of the crime to get the orders. But if they can use a controller to give it from far, they could have been avoided, or they could be avoided being seen by witnesses. Well, alright, so now that we know how the culprit did it. That one's done. Now, I want to talk to Brad. I want to get him on our side. So someone who could have been involved in every single incident and also give Pokemon orders. Yep, the culprit is... It's the chief. Think about... Yeah, it's this guy. Chief Butler.
Okay.
He's corrupt. Chief Butler was ordered to capture the Pokemon and get them to... Yep. We found the orders in his office. Yep, which means the real culprit is... the head of the Protection Bureau. Yep. I'm still thinking that we could maybe wait until after this, but still, it's a little risky doing this here.
Yeah.
Wow, now we know the truth behind these incidents. Chief Butler's using some kind of controller to make Pokemon commit crimes. Exactly. You need to tell Brad this ASAP. He'll probably be shocked, but if you show him the proof, I think he'll understand. Wow, then we can stop Butler from carrying out his plans. Yeah, I'll do that, but still. You're supposed to be transferred somewhere tomorrow, right? Are you sure we'll make it in time? Good point. I'll need to figure out a way to escape.
Tight security. Along with these cubes.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, did he find a way out?
A bolt of brilliance! If I get the other Pokemon to help, we can all escape! And I can finally get out of here!
Okay. Wow, I'll need help from the other Pokemon if we're gonna burst out of this place. Oh, you said Electrode and the others were helping you, right? Are you sure you'll be okay? Of course. Just you watch. I'm gonna bust out of this place and take all the others with me. Wish me luck, Tim. Oh, speaking of Luxray, we found that Mightyena. Ah, really? How was he? Well, he was injured. We helped get him back up on his feet, but after that, he was detained by the police. Ah, well, I'll tell Luxray about it. Thanks, Tim. We'll break out of here tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be bringing the others with me, Mightyena included. I know. Time to actually break out. You know, I was actually joking. Did I title this stream as Breaking Pikachu Out? Okay, no, not this one. Maybe it was the previous one. But I didn't think that we would actually be breaking him out of jail. I thought we would just, naturally get him out. But this works too. This works too. Good thing, yeah, exactly. Good thing only Tim can understand, right? So what do you need me to do? Wow, cause a distraction from the police outside the station. Got it. You want to make sure there's as few officers in the station as possible, yeah? Yeah, exactly. That'll be our chance to escape. Oh, and don't forget about Brad. Okay, so let's go talk to Brad first. Then we can make the distraction. Well, do you think Brad will believe us? Well, you've got all of the information to prove it, right? I'm sure he'll be convinced, and... Excuse me? Yeah, I'm sure I guess we can give it a try. Yeah, exactly. I'll swear we'll get him out this time. But I bet Brad is still out investigating the crime. Let's go back and look for him. Well, what do we do? Where do you think he is? Ah, here he is.
Hey!
Wow. Are you ready to try to convince Brad? Yes, I am.
Excuse me.
Hey there, Brad. I see that you're here at the plaza again. As are you, great detective. What of it? Well, what happened to that Mightyena earlier? It's been taken into custody by the police, just like your Pikachu was. I see. Is that all you wanted to ask? No. There's something else, something important. About the PvP. Brad, what's your opinion on the Bureau? My opinion? Do you think the police and the PvP trust each other to work together effectively? Why? Did you hear something from Inspector Holiday? In that case, it's hard to say. I'm finding a lot of strange discrepancies in these recent Pokemon incidents. Too many to chalk up to a coincidence, wouldn't you say? As if someone from the police or the PvP wants it that way? Do you have any evidence of that? Without any proof, all I can do is carry on with my job. And that's exactly why you keep returning to the crime scene, isn't it? To find the proof who's behind all this? Are we done here? Sorry, I'm very busy. Let's go, Minik. No, wait. Wait, the PvP is detaining innocent Pokemon. Excuse me? And that's not all. They're also planning to transfer these Pokemon that are being detained at the police station somewhere else. What? That's a very serious accusation you're making. Especially if it were true. I have proof. Then show me. Let's see this proof of yours. About the proof.
All right.
Take a look at this. It's from the chief's butler's office. And why would you have something from his office? Oh, are you suggesting that I stole it? You don't have any evidence of that. Just hand it over. I mean, you do kind of have it, Tim, so there's no other way for you to get that, but let's see. This can't be. They're controlling Pokemon? Well, of course. So that's why the Pokemon come so obedient once those devices are attached. And it all adds up. This list accounts for each and every incident to date. So they were all orchestrated by Butler. Or rather, by this Unitas organization pulling the strings. So, Brad, do you believe me now? Wait, why wouldn't you have something? Exactly. Maybe the mayor left it at home? No, so it's not the mayor's office that we stole it from. We stole it from the chiefs of the police station, right? And so it's a completely different person that we stole this from. So I would see why he would be suspicious about it, but you're right. If it was the mayor's that we stole it from, then it would be better. But I don't know. I get the feeling that the mayor's also caught up in this corruption too. So let's see. Pikachu and the other Pokemon are innocent. I never thought something like this could happen. Please, Brad, we need your help. We just want to help Pikachu and the other Pokemon in the city. In any other day, I would have thought that this was some kind of joke. But the evidence you have is irrefutable. Very well. I'll confront Chief Butler about this. Really? Thank you, Brad. There's no need to thank me. I'm just doing my job. The chief, who is friends with the mayor, left this in the mayor's office where Rachel lives. Exactly. No, you see, that is believable. That's what I would have said too. It's like, well, the chief left this in the mayor's office and we just happened to find it. McMaster sounds kind of sus. His last name is definitely very sus, I will agree. But I think he's actually a good guy. I think he's a very proud guy, which is why he's a little upset that Tim, who only just recently appeared on the scene, is solving all these cases where, like, he looks like he's probably in his, like, mid to late 20s. He's been a detective for a while. Where Tim, like, just comes along. He's still in college and everything. So it's like, I can understand why he's maybe not the most thrilled at us, but he's a good guy. He's not somebody that's evil or anything. He doesn't quite like us. Or at least if he does like us, he doesn't like to admit it. Let's see. What is the reason why we're enslaving people in... That's a good question, but I still haven't caught any people in Power World yet. I should try it just to see what happens. But, So the duty of the police is to uphold the peace and protect the residents of the city. That will always take priorities over orders from the PBB. I'll get started first thing tomorrow. That might be too late. They're planning on transferring Pikachu away tomorrow. Too late. But any suitor would meet a breach of official procedures. Listen, Brad, I'm pretty sure Pikachu is going to make a break for his station tomorrow morning. What do you mean? We have a plan. If we can pull it off, Pikachu and all the innocent Pokemon will escape. But in order for our plan to work, we need your help. Not giving up without a fight, huh? Well, what do you want me to do? Thank you. Well, here's what I had in mind. Exactly. Bureaucracy is all the red tape. I feel that, though. It's like whenever you work in any job, there's always so much red tape. Day 3, Pikachu morning. All right, Pikachu, you can do this. Oh, thank you for the lurk.
Hey.
Morning already. Wow. Time to get this show on the road. Now, if we don't do something, I'm going to be transferred away tomorrow. There's all those innocent Pokemon that are going to be stuck here without any way to get out. All right, then. Let's do this. I'm going to get us all out of here.
It's not coming off.
He's just pretty much going to break it, right?
It's just too...
Oh, he got it off.
Oh, I got it off. All right, I did it. I'm free.
Now we just got to get it off on all the other Pokemon. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Now they're all heading upstairs. That's not good. Strange. The announcement's usually the last thing I remember before my memories go out. But now, I'm the only one here that's unaffected. Wow. Must be because I got rid of those cubes. For now, I guess I'll go to the roof with the others and let Luxray and the folks know about how to escape.
Hey.
Hey, everyone. I want you to get rid of... you want to get out of this police station, right? Well, none of you actually did the bad things that they arrested you for. So, we were set up by a few rotten humans, and I've got proof. Well, nice job there, Pikachu. Yippee! Now that you have proof, we can get out of here. Well, proof is good and all, but we really need to catch the culprit this time. And it's time is something that I don't have right now. I gotta bust out of here, then I'll catch the culprit. Oh, bust out, but how? There's no way you can do it alone. Well, you're right. That's why I need everyone's help. Well, I'm assuming you have a plan. Hello, help. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Oh, terribly exciting. I'll help out, of course. Thanks. I knew I could count on all of you. But first, I'm going to need to get those devices off of you. Otherwise, you might not be able to move around as much as you please. So, off with those pesky cubes. Oh, this thing? I'll get yours, Luxray. So this machine is what's been robbing us of our bloody autonomy. Oh, what should we do to get this thing off? I need you to distract the police officers, Pangoro. It won't be easy, but do you think you can handle it? Yes, leave it to me. Thanks, Pangoro. Well, are you planning on riding my back again? Yeah, I'm counting those eyes of yours. Oh, and Luxray, about your friend Mightyena. Did you find something else? Oh, apparently he was detained and brought to the station yesterday. He must be in one of the other rooms. Well, I guess we'll need to go to the basement then. Right. Once we've freed everyone, we can make our break to the exit. Oh, but you should all know about that part of this roof is monitored by the security cams. Just to cover our bases, we should pretend that we're all still being controlled while we walk past here. Oh, I got the thing off you, Luxray. And I got Pangros too. Well done, Celebi. Well, thanks, Impimp. There's no way I could have reached that myself. Now I'll get the machines off everyone else. Impressive. You got those off in no time. Thanks, Pangoro. Okay. Well, looks like we're all ready. Let's get out of here together. I like how they're pretending pretty well. But something's gonna mess up, right?
Ready?
Good to go.
Okay, let's do this!
Aren't we doing it a little too soon? Shouldn't we wait until we're actually in the police office? Wow, the exit to the first... But the exit to the first floor, correct? Yeah, but we gotta go to the basement first to allow the other Pokemon. Got it. Let's take care as we go. Yep. Talk to police, catch you up later. Sorry to ask that of you, but thanks, Pangoro. So we gotta go down to the basement. Hey, Pikachu. I went and scouted out the floor B. Everyone's inside the entertainment room, and there's a newbie, Mightyena, that's hurt. Mightyena, so his wounds haven't fully healed yet. I see. Why don't we swing by and check on him? Yeah, we should. There's any guards. Oh, whoops, I forgot to check. There's an opportunity to unlock the doors. The entertainment room is... doors are unlocked now, right? Yeah, let's go round everyone up. Let's go, everyone. Hey, everyone. I know this is sudden, but now's our chance to escape. Everyone, we need to head upstairs and ready for the exit. Really? All right. Oh, thanks for coming. Let us know. Yep. It's true, Dedenne. You gotta believe me. Are you okay, Mightyena? It's not your fault. Luxray, it's your fault that I was injured and then captured by the police. No, you misunderstand. Our fight was a setup. It was orchestrated by some villainous humans. You're blaming humans, huh? Well, this Luxray here isn't the one who fought with you. It was a Ditto. It was forced to use Transform to pose as Luxray. You don't expect me to believe this ridiculous. Believe what you want. But now is your chance to escape. Come with me. Fine. But I can't walk quickly. My legs hurt. You go on ahead. I'll catch up after. If it's a lie, you're gonna pay for it. Believe me. Yeah, come on. Let's get them out. Come on, guys. Time to escape.
Hey.
No. Hey, Inteleon, Morpeku. I know it's sudden, but now's our chance to escape. Head to the exit, both of you. I appreciate the help. I'm just glad I can finally leave this place. Yeah, Leopard and the others are distracting the police officers. But they can't keep them for long, so we need you to hurry. That's a bit of a problem. Morpeku's too hungry right now. He's not in the best of mood. I'm so hungry! I'll watch over Morpeku until he calms down. You two go on ahead. Okay. Sorry about that, Inteleon. Well, we'll head out now. Follow us later. Talk to everyone, so let's go. Yeah, because everyone in this floor has already been out, right? Yep. Interesting how our room is the only one with the actual toys and stuff in it, right? Let's go. My partner's waiting at the first floor lobby. Think we can make it that far? Huh, of course. You think I come this far just to fail? Leave it to me. Well, I knew I could depend on you. All right, Luxray, let's go.
Hey.
All that's left is to get into the lobby. Well, we can't go this way. There's a human at the end of the hall. We'll have to go another way. Well, let's go. Let's go through the reference room. Should be in that way. Understood. Good. Okay, so we just go from here. Why is that machine open? Are they refilling the machines? We can't take that hallway. The police are right there. Isn't there somewhere we can go? Let's see, the room in the back. There aren't any humans there, but there's many places. Alright. Alright, let's go, let's go! I think I gotta wait for this guy to move, right? Okay. Nope. That's... Okay, no, he just... Ooh. Yeah, okay. What about this room? No, so they want us to go this way. Okay, okay. Now we gotta go. Okay, good. So we got through... Ooh. There's one guy right there. We gotta wait for her to turn around. Yep. Good. Oh, okay, then I gotta take this door, right?
Great.
Ah, okay, we're almost out of it. There's still humans out there. Ah, it's just Butler and Brad. What's taking the car so long, Lieutenant McMasters? I asked you to call one here for me. My apologies. It seems to be running late. Oh, you know how valuable my time is. I thought you were better than this. Oh, we'll be transferring Pikachu as soon as the car gets here. Make sure to pass those orders to your office. That won't be happening, Chief Butler. What are you doing here, young detective? Pikachu's innocent, and he didn't damage that Slowpoke statue. And now we'll think you to set Pikachu free. Are you too serious? Please. Do you really think any good can come from resisting me, the chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? Well, there's no point in threatening us. We won't back down. Oh, is that so? In that case, you'll all have to forcibly be removed. Lieutenant McMasters, as you can see, these two are interfering with public servants. And the execution, that's an interesting term phrase, but the execution of our duty, so arrest them. Well, are you listening to me, Lieutenant? Why don't we hear what they have to say, Chief Butler? What'd you say? Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Pikachu!
You're okay.
Impossible. Why are Pikachu and Luxray here? Detain them already, Brad!
Nah, I think we'll be fine.
Pikachu's coming home with me.
The
Because
movements that
real
they do
culprit
sometimes is a
behind
little
all
funny.
this
Is you.
Is you, Chief Butler.
I'm the culprit? Ha! What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
It's true.
Your partner is the one who destroyed the Slowpoke statue.
Nope.
You can't talk your way out of this.
Oh, you want to
You're
see?
just playing innocent.
You want to see us try to sneak our way out or talk our way out of it?
Tim, be sure to start off strong.
You know it. So Pikachu, no. Pikachu can't use moves. Pikachu was unconscious. Pikachu was at the Hi-Hat Cafe. Yeah, so this is it. He was at the Hi-Hat Cafe at the time.
That night, Pikachu was at the Hi-Hat Cafe. A witness saw him there, drinking coffee.
So you gotta say this with more
couldn't care less
conviction.
about that. I have irrefutable proof of his guilt.
Oh.
The police have the surveillance camera footage.
Why don't you show it again?
Are you suggesting it's some other Pokemon in that footage?
Yep.
It clearly shows your Pikachu committing the crime.
So who is the Pikachu in the... It's a Ditto that used Transform.
It's a transformed Ditto.
You're not saying this correctly.
Ditto.
I feel like the conversation is a little bit weird.
A Ditto recently went missing. And according to its partner, it's not great at transforming and can only imitate what it's able to see. Now look at this.
What am I looking at exactly?
Oh, come on, don't play stupid.
There are no stripes on its back, which means that Pikachu is not my partner.
You actually think me and that Ditto are working together?
Yep.
Didn't you just say that Ditto has a partner of its own?
It's been missing, though.
If I gave it orders, it wouldn't have listened to me.
It would with this device on its back. He's threatening Butler. No, he used the device to control Pokemon.
The Pokemon in your custody had devices attached to their backs.
We put those on in order to manage them. What's wrong with that?
It controls
Those
them.
devices can be used to completely control Pokemon.
What are you? That's nonsense.
Now that you mention it, when the devices were glowing, the Pokemon did whatever they were told.
Don't tell me you believe this. Evolva, do you hear yourself right now? A device that controls Pokemon? Nonsense. As if something like that could even exist.
I mean, isn't that kind of what a Pokeball
And even
is?
if it did, you have no evidence that I used it.
So there's the manual for the cubes, but what proves that he actually used it? The Ditto being in the police office. The cubes glowing at the when a crime was being committed. It shows that the cube on the Pokemon's back is glowing, which means that the Pokemon is being controlled. But how do we say that Ditto was in the police officer? Let's choose that. Yeah, I feel like it's this one, right? No, it's not that one.
Hey, come on. That's not gonna prove that Butler was the one who used the device.
Which one would... Okay, so now we know what to actually like to... and use it. So the manual found in the chief's office... Yeah, the manual? Mm-hmm.
But I do have evidence. Take a look.
How do you have this? Brad, was it you?
Huh?
Stop trying to deflect.
Exactly.
These documents were found in your office. Which means you were in fact using this device.
Documents? Ha! You're mistaken, that's all. I'm the chief of the PPB.
What, so
I
you're
would
above
never
the
do
law?
such a thing. I don't even have a motive.
You do. You've been being paid, man. We gotta show the next document then. His goal is to promote... No, he's trying to prevent incidents, hitting... Yeah, he's handing Pokemon over in exchange for money.
I've discovered your motive.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Just gonna drop more documents on the ground.
You need
I hope
to
you
supply
photograph
Pikachu with
those,
the
that way
devices,
he can't
and
destroy
you
the
credit
evidence.
them with detained Pokemon in exchange for large sums of money. You're not detaining Pokemon here. You're kidnapping them. Well, Chief Butler, did I miss anything?
Exposed by this kid.
No, he just flats out admits it.
Never
All right.
stood a chance against us, Butler.
Wonderful work, Tim.
Thanks.
A-cab?
Pikachu, you were amazing too.
I owe you two big
What is
time.
A-cab? That's an interesting...
Anyway, now you can finally get out of here.
Yeah, and I could really go for some coffee after this.
All cops are... Gotcha, gotcha.
That was great detective work, Tim. On behalf of the Rhyme City Police, you have our sincerest gratitude.
Interesting.
Lieutenant.
I mean, isn't kidnapping this? Yeah, kidnapping is really bad. Mm-hmm. I've never heard that phrase before, but yeah, I think I've heard people say the actual like whole, like I haven't seen the acronym before, but I'm pretty sure I have heard that phrase before. Well, so all those Pokemon were innocent. Naturally, we'll be canceling that transfer for Pikachu. And all the other Pokemon will be set free as well. Oh, my. I cover my tracks so carefully, too. No, I mean, you've got me all wrong. Yeah, you can't say that. You can't try to play innocent after you just said that. No, this was never my plan from the start. I intended to work hard to further the cause of coexistence between humans and Pokemon. If those jerks hadn't come around and tempted me with all the cash. Really? You're a police officer. You shouldn't have been tempted to begin with. You're so bad. I've heard it a lot, but I think it's because people... Oh, okay. Yeah. Also on Tumblr and everything. Dude, Chief Butler is just... Chief Butler, I believe you still have the controller in your possession. So you know about that too, huh?
Now, Chief Butler, please hand over the controller.
Okay, that's... Oh! Yeah, I knew something was gonna happen, right?
What's going on?
It's poison. It's like sleeping powder or something, right?
It's broken!
Oh, okay, no, never mind. At least nobody got poisoned.
There goes our proof. Well, that's just great.
Is he gonna collapse or something? Wait, nobody
Well,
saw...
Chief, no, Butler. I've got a lot of questions for you. Now, come with me.
Blinded by cash, he lost sight of the path of justice.
Yes, he did. At least now all the Pokemon will be set free, which is what I really wanted to happen. Wow, I'm finally free. Thanks for all the help, Tim. Me? Well, I couldn't have done it without you, man. I'm so happy for you, Pikachu. Sorry, Lectre. This team is my partner, Tim. What's Lectre saying? He says thank you for checking up on Mighty Anna. Oh, got it. That reminds me. Can you tell Lectre to please thank Indeedee for treating Mighty Anna's wounds? Sure. Anyway, Tim, about Jessica. Oh, that's right. She's being targeted by by that Unitas organization. Hey, Rachel, can I ask you about Jessica? Yeah. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's always so sad, right? Because you hope that it's not true, but it always seems to kind of be the case, isn't it? I think only a very few people can ever be not tempted by it. And it's so rare that it may not be there, but we'll see. Maybe one of these days. I just can't believe that anyone would want to target her. Jessica knows both your family and Murloc, doesn't she? Yeah, she's worked at the research facility with my mother. I didn't realize Murloc worked with them too. Jessica's really respected by my mother. She often came to visit our house. That's how we became friends. Jessica says she lives in Bamboo Burrow now. Yeah. Didn't she say she was working at the pizza place? Well, in that case, Unitas might show up at the Bamboo Burrow next. Well, we best get to Bamboo Burrow ourselves then. Alright, I feel like it's interesting we're going straight from one case to the next. So we'll kind of wait for a good spot, and then we'll call it for today. But I'm just glad we were able to get Pikachu out of here. A villain with good intentions is the scariest. That's a good point. And also, what is that famous saying too? Is what is it? You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. Like that's also like really sad too. Like I'm reading this manga that a friend recommended to me called let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, we'll check out his screens real quick. Oh, actually, I think it's a manhwa, not quite a manga, but yeah. So it's actually two different mangas, but they kind of follow each other. The first one is called The Immortal Regis, The Immortal Regis, and then the second one is called The Cavalier of the Abyss. And I just started The Cavalier of the Abyss, but what's interesting is that the main character from that first series, The Immortal Regis, he seems to be like a villain. Like, I don't know if he's a full villain or if he's just being like a really bad anti-hero, but it is quite interesting to see that play out, right? And so I wonder what his story is, because it's him grown up. So it's like he was the hero of the main story, sort of, and then he became the bad guy in this current arc. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Well, I'm going too. I'm worried about Jessica. You don't mind, do you, Tim? No, it's fine. Like saying no would have stopped her. Should we go right away? I'd like to, but there's still some loose ends we've got to tie up in this case. I'll give you, or like giving you a report to Holiday for starters. Let's head out tomorrow morning. Okay. I mean, can we at least let Jessica know that, hey, there may be some people trying to kidnap you? Like, shouldn't we at least tell her that? Before, like, she goes off on, like, we just wait a whole day? Well, we'll see. Rachel, we're planning to go tomorrow morning. Okay. I'd better get ready. Then settle. Tomorrow morning we're off to Bamboo Burrow. I really want to see all the Pokemon back with their friends. But we're going back to the Tim's apartment, huh? Are you okay, Pikachu? You sure went through a lot. Well, that cube thing was awful. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It was like all the colors sat before my eyes, and all sounds and smells faded away too. Pretty soon, even my own thoughts started to vanish, and before I knew it, I was under somebody else's control. That's horrible. Who would make something like that? Wow. We've just got to keep working in this case. If we're persistent enough, we're bound to find the bad guy. Maybe they don't want to tip off the bad guy that they're coming. True. But I feel like if the bad guy saw that we went into the chief's officer, like into his like safe and everything and got those documents, I feel like they probably know that we're going to be going after Jessica, but let's see. Well, one thing we do know for sure is that the name of the group that was giving orders to Butler is called Unitas. Yeah, Butler's motive was purely financial. He's not the one pulling the strings. It seems like this Unitas organization is behind all of this case so far. But why would Unitas even want to kidnap Pokemon? Because they're experimenting on them. Wow, that's the question, alright. I sense something really dark behind this. Well, as for Unitas' next goal... Yeah, remember the photo I found in the butler's office? Are POW balls in these cubes? Oh, that's a good question. Are the POW balls just the cubes, but better? Well, considering the fact that we can't fully control the POWs, right? Even once we put them into the ball, right? Because even when I put mine out in the base, they still kind of do whatever task they want. They will prioritize some tasks over others, but I can't fully control them. I don't give them any options, right? I can make them work harder, but I can't completely stop them, right? So, that's a question for sure. But the one with Jessica, right? Rachel's friend? Between the circle on the photo and the one in the note I found, I think we can be certain that Unitas is ordering Butler to find Jessica. Yeah, but why would they target her? Well, I don't know what they would want from her. But keep in mind that we're dealing with an organization that's willing to kidnap Pokemon. So we better hurry and make sure Jessica's safe. Right. Oh, and by the by, Tim, isn't it about dinner time? Oh, I totally forgot.
So, you'll take care of dinner tonight?
Yeah, no problem.
Wait, what? Why am I doing dinner?
Won't be anything special though.
Oh, I still need to get Sophia.
And she dropped her ring. And has an inscription on it.
Irene! You dropped your ring! Right. She can't understand me.
Oh, he's gonna pick it up and get more memories, right?
This is Harry's ring.
Oh, it was Harry's. Yeah, I feel like Harry is somewhere inside of Pikachu. That's where he keeps getting these memories, right? Yeah. It's like, why so ominous? What memory are you going to get this time, Pikachu?
Well, it's done. Was it the right choice? I did what's best for my family.
And why does Harry have the same voice as Pikachu?
Even if it makes me the bad guy. If I told her the truth, Irene, she never agreed to a divorce. You're the only one I can confide in, Pikachu.
Yeah, you see, his voice is just like Pikachu's. So he's definitely inside of Pikachu, I think.
This was his ring. When your father left, he didn't take it with him.
Are you getting a divorce?
Don't worry. We're not. He may have said that's what he wanted.
But I know
But
Henry.
when he said it, he couldn't bring himself to look me in the eye.
That's why you think?
He always does that when he's hiding something. I'm sure he got involved in some sort of incident. So he pushed us away to make sure his family stayed clear of any danger.
Mom. Looks like Unitas has their next target.
Unitas.
Rachel's friend, Jessica. Tomorrow, we'll go to Bamboo Burrow. and
Right.
make sure
What did he
Jessica's
say?
safe. And if she has any information about Unitas, that'll get us closer to solving this case.
Yeah, they're like, the voices are good, but I feel like the voice direction that they're giving these actors isn't the best. It's so interesting. I'm glad the mom is smart enough to be like, no, he's hiding something. He's trying to protect us. He'll come back when he's not in any trouble. So that's good. Well, good morning, Pikachu. How'd you sleep? Like a log. Nothing quite like sleeping in your own bed. Waking up and it just feels different. Especially when you're coming from that bed at the police station. It was like sleeping on rocks. Well, I've been worried about you after you fainted again yesterday. How are you feeling? Wow. Don't waste your worries on me. I feel great. Well, in that case, I guess you'll be able to come along to Bamboo Burrow and look for Jessica. Yep. Butler's in custody, but that doesn't mean Jessica's safe. Agreed. We better go check on her ASAP to make sure she's okay. Yeah, in that photo, I'd like to know more about what's going on. And when it was taken, yeah. Well, we'll have to ask Jessica about it. Right on. So now you're thinking like a detective. Well, I am a detective. Well, time to get moving. Let's go. Alright, so this is where we'll stop. So let's save. But yes, I'm glad that we were finally able to get Pikachu out of jail. Feels good. And I'm interested to see where the rest of this is going to go. So, but for now, we'll have to save that for next week. Because tomorrow, we'll be continuing on with Celeste. And then, I think that'll be it for this week. And then next week, I think I'll probably do some more Power World and everything. And we'll continue on with this. But I'll figure out the days and everything that I want to do. Because I want to try to get a little bit farther in Power World before I show off any new changes and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. And I hope to see you all again in the sequel. Later.